Hi guys, hold on, is this recording? Yes it is. Alright, so, hi. It's me again. Yes, you're very pretty. Quit. Stop biting me, dog. Anyways, this is my coming out story, and I hope it helps a few of you. Yeah, so, here it goes. I guess ever since I was little, ever since I was born, I always knew I was different. I never thought women were pretty or hot or anything like that. And again, I was little and I didn't even think that about guys. But when I was like 3, for my Christmas presents, I guess, I wanted a vacuum and a hairdryer. I just loved hair and cleaning. I don't know why, but I did. And that's when my mother actually thought I was gay. And so the years passed by, and it never occurred to me to think about my sexuality. I mean, I was little. And I went through school, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade. I went through all the grades. And I'm in 8th grade now. And, so I completely forgot what I was about to say. I guess in 2nd grade, I guess, I imagined kissing a guy. I mean, just in my head to see what it would feel like, look like. And I thought, wait a minute, this is wrong. I shouldn't be thinking this. I shouldn't be doing anything like this. It's wrong. A man shouldn't be with another man. And then again, my mother was with another woman. Before I started school, that is. And, in 3rd grade, I guess that was my actual first thought of a guy. I mean, like, real first thought. Like, what would me and him look like together? And again, I thought, wait, I shouldn't be doing this. This is wrong. Yeah. And then the year after that, in 4th grade, that's when I started to come to terms with myself and my sexuality. And I was in my room, and I was with a girl at the time, and I was thinking that we're not getting along together so well. Her name was Michaela, and me and Michaela are really growing distant at the moment. And then I thought to her best friend and one of my very good friends, his name is Brian, and I thought about him and I thought, yeah, he's kinda cute, and then I shook my head like, what did I just think? And I started going over and over it again in my head, saying, I've been having these thoughts for years now. What if I am gay? And that's when I kind of went into a sort of depression state. Sort of. I mean, I could hide it. It wasn't major. But I was terrified. And as I said with my last video, I was bullied for it because people thought I was. And that made me want to hide myself even more. Even though they didn't know I was gay, they still bullied me for it. And that made me hate myself so much. Anyways. Yeah, in 4th grade, I guess that's when I actually had my first boyfriend. His name was Seth. And we were together for about a month, I guess, maybe 2. And it was just an experiment with him. And he really was more like a friend than a boyfriend. So it was really not all that well. Then the next year, well, not the next year, about, oh god, how long was it between the two? I guess about 3 months. I started dating another guy. And me and him, it was like dating. And I was 9. And we dated for about 2 years, off and on. He was my first kiss and everything. Well, he took most everything except for my virginity. That I still have. That I plan on keeping. Anyways. Yeah, and we were together for a long time. And then he kinda turned into an asshole. So yeah, we broke up after that. And then in 5th grade, I came out to one of my very, very best friends. Said, "Hey, I'm sorry that but I have to tell you this. This has just been bugging me for a really long time. But I'm gay. I'm sorry. I am, and I don't think you and I could ever be a possibility." And it kind of broke my heart. Sorry, my nose is all itchy. It broke my heart to tell her this because she really liked me, and we have been friends. We were friends since little, like, yay high. And it was really, really hard, but she accepted me, and she said, "Okay, I don't really care, my sister's bi," and stuff, and it really, really helped me. And actually kind of jumping backwards, my sister came out to me actually when she was in high school, I believe, in like 9th grade, 9th or 10th grade. She said, "Yeah, I was with my girlfriend," and I kind of looked at her girlfriend. "Yeah, is that a problem?" Huh? "No." And yeah. Anyways, so back to present. In 6th grade, this was still me and Austin off and on, and he was kind of in that phase of me just like, stay away from me, I'm kind of getting over you now, because he was really clingy and he wanted sex. So I think that was the main problem with him. And we broke up. And this was all in a small town in New Mexico called Aztec. And yes, New Mexico is a state. United States of America. It was the 48th state. I can't show you 8, but 8. So, fun fact, if you didn't know, Mexico is a state, not part of Mexico. Anyways, in 6th grade, I moved to another small town called Farmington, not too far away, about 15-20 miles. And that's when I really kind of started to tell more people. I mean, I dated about 2 girls when I went to that school there in 6th grade. We dated for a little while, I guess about a month. And she was pretty, I guess, but it wasn't really a relationship. But about 3, 4, or 5 days after me and her broke up, I told her I was gay, and that was the reason I just couldn't do it anymore. That I was saying if I dated someone that was pretty enough, that maybe I would become straight. And she understood. She did. And she wasn't mad at me. She really wasn't. And yeah, it was really, really hard. And yeah. And I finally came out to the entire school. One by one, friend by friend. I mean, there were those people that were, as I said last video, douchebags, complete assholes. Yes, it's very, very pronunciated. Yeah. So, about a month later, I guess, after I came out to the school, I came out to my mother, and I remember it perfectly. I remember we were cooking a small skillet meal, just sausage, potato, egg, and cheese and stuff, and I was peeling potatoes, and she was washing the ones that I'd already peeled, and I was saying, "Mom, you're bi, right?" And she said, "Yeah, why?" And I said, "Just asking." And about 5 minutes later, just my heart was beating so hard and fast. Fear was through my body, just everywhere. I felt like I was gonna cry. I felt like I wanted to jump off the Empire State Building, just kind of get it over with. And finally I took a deep breath. "Mom, I'm gay." And she kind of stopped and looked at me and said, "Okay." And she walked over to me and she hugged me and said, "I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you found out who you are. And I will always love you." And she was asking me if she wanted to tell my stepdad, and I said no. I can tell him myself. And when I say stepdad, that's just to clarify things, because I actually kind of wish he was my actual father. My father's not a nice man. Anyways, when I came out to him, we were sitting in the living room. I was sitting on the arm of the couch. Then again, I was like 12, so it's just being that really stupid preteen and stuff. And he was talking to my mother, and I interrupted him and I said, "Hey Dad, I just need to tell you that I'm gay, and that if I don't do it now, I don't think I ever will." And he looked at me with wide eyes and said, "Okay." Just being quirky. That's him. And he really accepts me. He does. And he loves me, and I love him too. And this was about 2 years ago. And my life actually got a little easier when I came out. I mean, I was still bullied, but not bad, because I still had people that would help stand up for me. In 6th grade, I was a fucking pussy. So yeah. And then last year, I came out to my school, because I switched schools. Same town, but I switched schools. There was like a bus route change or something like that. And yeah, I had to go to another school. And I came out to one of my very close friends. Her name was Natalia. And she looked at me and said, "Ew," but that was just being her. We're good friends to this day, even though I'm like 158 miles from her. We're still really good friends. And yeah. I just burped. It tastes Fruit Loops. Anyways, yeah, I came out to her and she was proud of me. She was. She was very, very proud of me, I guess, that I came out. And that I had the balls to do it, too. Because I went to a school with a lot of gangs. And I came out to actually one of the gang members. I call her So. I'm not gonna tell you her first name. But her last name was So, and that's what I called her. And, she was completely fine with it. I mean, we would talk about it all the time. But, yeah. So I was accepted. And then I moved to a city the next year. That's where I am now, in 8th grade. I'm living in a city, and I came out to my school, and my life still got easier. Because I wasn't hiding myself. I mean, I kept myself in the closet for about a month. Maybe 2, I guess. Yeah, right about. And when I came out to the first girls, they were asking me like, oh, who do you think is pretty? Who do you think is pretty? And I got so fed up with it. I said, I don't like any women. I'm gay. Stop asking me these questions. And they started laughing. And then last year, like, of 2014, I had some severe anger issues. So I kind of just balled my fists and waited for them to stop. And yeah. But I finally came out to the rest of the school, and I actually got more and more kids to come out. Because normally when one person comes out, other people wait for other people's reactions to that person. And I got positive reactions, so other people came out. They first came out to me, then their friends, and pretty soon their families. But they're not all their families except one of my very good friends. Her name's Abby. Her father doesn't want anyone to know that she's bi, because it'll ruin his business. Yes, I was severely pissed too. It was really, really bad. And anyways, yeah. And I dated a guy this year. I was an experiment. Kind of pissed me off, but it was still nice. We were together for about 2 months. About. And, yeah. Me and that guy actually broke up on the 15th of January, not that long ago. Yes, I remember the date. I'm just that weird. And yeah, life is easier. It is. My coming out was severely easy because I picked the right people to come out to. You can do it too. I promise. Now, I encourage you all to come out to the people you love and you trust. I mean, the first thing I actually came out to was probably my dog. Say hi, Andy. Oh, you can't see her. That's my puppy. Yes. That's my puppy dog. Yeah, I think this is the first person I came out to. My dog doesn't know she's a dog. She just knows she's furry with 4 legs. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's my coming out story. Please like. Don't know if you can see it. Like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, dislike. Something. Please subscribe. And if I get at least 2 subscribers, at least 2, I will answer questions from the subscribers. I don't know. Q&A? I don't know. But I'll do something. Anyways, yeah, that's my coming out story. And have a good day. And yeah. Thank you. Bye.